Hello everyone, welcome to JCL training series. In this video, we are going to look into the condition, region and time parameters which can be coded both on job and EXEC statement. So before getting this video, those who haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe. And for corporate trainings, you can reach me through WhatsApp and Facebook. Now let's get into this video. So condition parameter. So condition parameter is used to run a job or job step based on a condition code. So the condition parameter can be used both on job and EXEC statement. So whenever the condition code is coded both on job and EXEC statement, the condition on job overrides the EXEC or step. So for more details on condition parameter, you can refer JCL series part 4. So next one is region parameter. So region parameter is used to override the default amount of workspace provided to a job in execution. So whenever a job is executed, a default amount of workspace is allotted to a job. So if we want to override the default amount of workspace, we can go for this parameter. And here is the syntax: region equal to value 1k or region equal to value 2m. The region can be in kilobytes or it can be in millions of bytes. So the length of kilobytes is up to 7 digits long, whereas the length of millions of bytes is 4 digits long. And here is an example for region parameter. The region parameter that is coded on the job statement. So here region equal to 3m, it will allocate 3 millions of bytes to this entire job. And here region parameters coded both on job statement as well as in EXEC statement. So in region, in job statement 40k is allocated, 40k is specified. In EXEC statement 10k is specified. So the region parameter that is specified on job statement overrides the region parameter that is specified in the EXEC statement. So for this entire job 40 kilobytes of region will be allocated. So next is an example for job abandon due to region issue. So whenever a job abandons due to insufficient region issue, so the job can be run successfully as follows. So we can specify a region equal to 0m. So if we specify a region equal to 0m or region equal to 0k, it will allocate all the available workspace to the job. So after specifying region equal to 0k or 0m, if we restart the job will run successfully. The next one is time parameter. The time parameter is used to specify the amount of CPU time that a job or a job step can utilize before it is terminated. Again, this time parameter can be coded both on job and EXEC statement. So time parameter, whenever it is coded on the job statement, it specifies the maximum amount of CPU time that the entire job can use. So whenever the time parameter is coded on the EXEC statement, it specifies the maximum amount of CPU time that particular EXEC statement can utilize. So again, here we are discussing the syntax of time parameter. So time equal to minutes or time equal to minutes comma seconds, time equal to comma seconds. So time for minutes, it will take values between 1 to 1439. For seconds, it will take between 1 to 59. So here we are going to see the example for time. So here in example 1, time is coded on job statement 40, 30. It indicates that 40 minutes and 30 seconds are allocated to this entire job. In example 2, we have just coded comma 59. So it indicates that only 59 seconds will be allocated to this job step and the default value of 0 minutes will be taken. So in example 3, time equal to 25 and seconds are not specified. So 25 minutes will be allocated for this entire job and 0 seconds will be taken by default. In example 4, time is coded both on job statement as well as in EXEC statement. So whenever the time parameter is coded both on job and EXEC statement, the time parameter which is specified in EXEC statement will override the time parameter that is specified in the job statement. So for this step 1, it will take time as 20 minutes and 10 seconds, and it will not take this time equal to 10 minutes which is coded on the job statement. So with this we have seen condition, region and time parameter which can be coded both on job and EXEC statement. So if you have any comments or queries, you can post it in the comment section. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, and for more videos on mainframe application programming and JCL series, you can subscribe my channel. So thanks for watching this video, and again, for corporate trainings or one-to-one training, individual trainings, you can reach me through this WhatsApp number as well as Facebook. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.